Okay, here they got the 100 Years of Wonder sign out right in front of the ticket booth. So every park's got one, including Animal Kingdom. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Very good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we are in. Look at a new guide map. This is nice. Right there. Love this right here. Good morning from Animal Kingdom. It's Monday morning and I am here. I missed the 25th anniversary, which was on Saturday, and also Earth Day, but it is the 25th anniversary of the park. But I did want to come here on Monday to be able to, today, to be able to come in and see all the merch, show it off to you, and just have a fun Animal Kingdom day. So let's get started. Always love when you come around the corner and you see this. Oh my gosh, what a view. Never gets old. Even though I'm a little late, happy 25th anniversary, Animal Kingdom. So first thing we're gonna do, I could go look at merch, but the first thing we're gonna do is go get on the safari. First ride it's my favorite ride to ride at Animal Kingdom in the morning, first thing, because the animals are the most active at that point. So let's get started. We're gonna head over to safari right now. All right, coming into Africa and headed to the safari. Let's get started. By the way, I just saw the Pumbaa popcorn bucket. Oh my God, that thing's adorable. As soon as I pass it again, I will show it to you. So the park opened at 8 o'clock today. So I am just now getting to the safari, and you want to get here early as possible because the animals are the most active early on or later on in the evening. It is a 10-minute wait to get on to this attraction, so I am gonna, well, I've already got my dash, so I'm just gonna do the dash, but as soon as we scan in, I am booking flight of passage. That is the game plan, and then we'll go do Everest, and then we'll go look at merch. And there's a lot of merch. So here we go, we're doing safari right now.
Oh, Santa Warden, as we like to say here in Harambe, Twinday, which means let us go. Now, Jumbo, everybody, my name is Catherine. I will be your safari guide for today here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, friends, I would like to remind you to please remain seated at all times with those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle as we go through reserve today. One more time, everybody, please remain seated. We also ask you to use hush voices. Loud voices tend to scare animals and the driver, so please use hush voices for us as we go through reserve today. Always have those cameras out and out the ready. I won't be able to stop for every animal out here, and sometimes animals do the cutest unexpected things, so make sure you are prepared. Putting your camera on live mode will help you capture these moments. And this is a very rough and rugged terrain. Please hold on to all personal belongings. If anything falls on the vehicle, just let me know so I can let the reserve wardens know. Above your heads, there is an animal spotting guide. I'm not going to guarantee all those animals are out here today. They might be sleeping, eating, or migrating. but we'll try our best. Like our first animal here is actually on our right. It's the okapi. Now the okapi is a very shy and reclusive animal. The first one wasn't even spotted until 1901 by Western explorers. And then even more recently, the first baby okapi wasn't even spotted until 2016. So they're really good at blending in. We also, she's not there anymore. She's moved on. Never mind. She is not there. Maybe she is. Let's see. They're also not related to the zebra. They're actually related to the giraffe. In fact, they're the only living relative to a giraffe. They have a prehensile tongue and true horns. Over on the left-hand side, you got the black rhinos. Black rhinos are very territorial. They like to live by themselves, except for mommies and babies, of course. Now, black rhinos have no natural predators out here in the wilderness, but humans have poached them to near extinction for their horns, which were thought to be medicinal or had medical purposes. But unfortunately, there are no medical purposes to those horns, and they are almost on the verge of extinction. There are less than 5,000 black rhinos remaining in the wilderness today. They're also the smallest rhino in Africa, weighing in at only, yes, I'm going to say only 3,000 pounds. That is a small rhino. There's the bird I was looking for before. She's on our left-hand side. This is a female sow-billed stork. She has a yellow eye. The male has a dark brown eye, and they like to mate for life. But if one passes away, the other one will also pass away from the heartache. Yeah, that's true love right there. Now we're heading into a Safi. A Safi is a river against the forest edge, and lots of animals call this home. But humans are mining and destroying these lands for precious metals that go into our electronic devices. That's why it's so important for us to remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle, so we can see these wild animals and their wild places for future generations. Our next animal is on our right hand side. This is going to be the pink-backed pelican we're going to talk about. Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the blush color on their backs during mating season. They are colonial nesters, which means they nest in very large groups, about 20 to 500 in a nesting group. Both the mommy and the daddy pelican also take turns sitting on their nest and incubate the eggs. That's called co-parenting. On the left-hand side, we also have the Nile hippopotamuses here. Oh. This is a group of Nile hippopotamuses, to be exact. A group of hippos is called a bloat because they are bloated in size. Yeah, that's why they call it a bloat. They do spend the majority of their time in the water. They even like to sleep under the water, holding their breath for about 8 minutes before they come out for a breath of fresh air. Now, when did they come out of the water? Well, they usually come out of the water at night to graze against the water's edge, and they eat about 80 to 90 pounds of food a day. So they are very much hungry hippos. They also really enjoy sunbathing, so they'll come out of the water then too. On the left-hand side, these are the Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles are one of the largest crocodiles here in Africa. They are 16 feet and 500 pounds. And that is a mighty large crocodile. Now, a group of crocodiles on land is called a bask because they are basking in the sun. And a group of crocodiles under the water is called a float because they are floating in the water. Now, I love group names, so we're going to hear quite a few of them as we continue through the reserve today. Now, our next stop is the savannah. Here in the savannah, everything plays its part. From the plant life to the animal life, it's a very delicate ecosystem. Right here on your right-hand side, this is the baobab tree. The baobab tree is also known as the tree of life, which is the icon here at the park, is the tree of life. So it's a baobab tree. Now the reason why that tree looks the way it does is because it goes leafless for about 9 months out of the year. And it can live for thousands and thousands of years. And the reason why we call it the tree of life, well, it's because it holds water inside of its bark So during seasons of no rain, animals can eat the bark and get water from it. Water equals life, therefore it's called a tree of life. Oh, here's our first animal on the right. Those are wildebeests. Wildebeests are the second most densely populated herd on planet Earth. Does anybody know what the first most densely populated herd is? Oh, those are good guesses. It's humans. If you said that, you are correct. They are so densely populated, there are 1.5 million wildebeest in a herd. And a herd of wildebeest is called a confusion or an implausibility. The reason why? Well, it's because there is no alpha in that herd. So if one takes a right, they all go right and they have no idea why. So they're a little confused on where they're going. On your left, we do have some humans. They are a dangerous predator. That's why they're over there. I'm just kidding. Over on the left-hand side, right, we're going to see the Ankole cattle, which I didn't expect to be in that far corner. We also see the sable antelopes. We're going to talk about the Ankole cattle first and then the sable antelopes. Ankole cattle are also known as the Watusi cattle. For the first group of people to domesticate them, the Watusi people. Now their horns are ginormous. They grow about 5 to 6 feet long in size, but they are not heavy. There is a honeycomb structure inside them that keeps them nice and light. We also are seeing the sable antelopes there. Sable antelopes are unique. They will stand their ground instead of backing down and running away from predators. Their horns are tilted towards their back to act like a deterrent for any animal that would like to jump on their backs. Now, fun facts about the sables. I like fun facts. Sable antelopes are led by an alpha male and an alpha female, but here's the fun part, okay? The females like to be in a group, so those are actually all females. They will only let one male into the group, and an alpha female is passed on generational from grandmothers to mothers to daughters. They will pick a random male out of the wilderness. They let him think he is the alpha. And then if they go out and try to protect them and he doesn't come back, they won't cry about it. They'll just go get a new alpha male. Yeah, I know, right? Over on the right-hand side, that big guy over there, that's an eland. Elands are very tall antelopes. They stand at 6 feet tall. Do you want a fun fact about them too? Yes. Yeah. Male elands will make flower crowns for the female eland. They'll place it upon her head, and if she knocks it off, he has to go make a new one. Nice. Male elands are a hefty 2,200 pounds, and the female eland is a dainty 600 pounds. I also see a giraffe over there. We actually have a couple of giraffes here in the bushes. We do have a group of giraffes here. A group of giraffes is called a tower. The reason why they're called a tower is because they tower over everything, being the tallest land animals. They do stand about 16 to 20 feet tall. Even their babies are tall. Baby giraffes will stand at 6 feet tall when they're born. Oh, those are heights that I'll never be able to reach. Now, giraffes actually spend about 95% of their day eating. That is a lot of their time. Their tongues are prehensile. Prehensile means they can grasp at something like a hand or a finger. Their tongues are so long, they're 17 to 20 inches long, which is as long as your arm. But they can also use their tongues to pick their noses. Over on the right-hand side there, those are springboks. I think they're cute and adorable. Springboks get their name from the ability to spring forward 13 feet and then up 6 feet. And they can do that repetitiously, meaning they don't have to stop to keep springing. We lovingly call them the s'mores of the savannah because of their graham cracker tops, their chocolate middles, and their marshmallow bottoms. Springboks and wildebeest are actually tied for the third fastest animal here. Both these animals go 50 to 60 miles per hour, making them very difficult to catch. Now we're going to see two animals, one on the right, one on the left. I'm hoping we see more of the animal on the left a little bit farther down. We're not going to talk about him right away. We will acknowledge his existence, but we will keep going. On the left, I do see the flopping ears of, on the right is the flopping ears of the male African elephant behind this tree here. We will see him a little bit farther down. We're going to talk about the animal on the left-hand side, though. On the left-hand side, this is going to be the mandrill monkey. Now, the mandrill monkeys are very shy monkeys. They live deep down in the forest in very large social groups, about 100 in their family. The male mandrill, you might remember him as Rafiki from the live action movie The Lion King. He's got a very colorful face and colorful backside, and he is the largest monkey on planet Earth, getting up to 100 pounds. That's as large as a large dog. When the male mandrill is excited over his favorite snacks, he actually gets brighter in color. His favorite snacks include fruit, seeds, and vertebrates like lizards and snakes. Over on the right hand side, we're going to see this male African elephant standing here, very majestic like this morning. We know he is a male because he is all by himself. That's how you know when they're males. Male elephants will wander in the wilderness by themselves. They'll actually leave their mothers at the age of 15, and then they'll start wandering like this guy here. Or sometimes they group up into a small herd. Now, a small herd of all male elephants is called a bachelor. You're going to see him again on the right hand side as we go over the bridge. Yeah, because they are quite eligible. Now, this is one of our larger males. He weighs around 500 tons. I'm sorry, confused my brain. Color, and they have big floppy ears. So those big floppy ears are a way for them to stay cool. There are blood vessels behind their ears, and every time they flop those ears, they can cool themselves down about 15 more degrees. Talk about some built-in air conditioning. Look to the left-hand side. I do see them over here on the left-hand side. Now, elephants are constantly on the move for food. A singular elephant will eat about 300 pounds of food a day. That's the average of one adult human in an entire year. A lot of that food that they eat actually will go to waste because of their terrible digestive systems. But their dung, yeah, we're going to talk about dung. Their dung is used to fertilize the ground and help spread seeds throughout the savanna. Now, this herd on our left-hand side is actually a herd of all females. Unlike the male that wanders away at the age of 15, females will stay in the herd they were born into their entire life. So this is grandmothers, mothers, daughters, sisters, and their children. And there's a small one there. That one's our youngest. She's only 6 years old. This herd also has a name. This herd's name is called a memory. The reason why it's called a memory is because they never forget their family members. So if that male elephant ever chose to return to the herd, they would remember him. And this herd is led by a matriarchy system. That means they're led by the oldest and wisest female in the herd. So grandma leads that herd. Alright, on our left-hand side, these are the greater flamingos. The greater flamingos are the lightest shade of pink of the flamingo family. They get that pink color from their diets of different crustaceans, such as brine shrimp. And this is a group of flamingos here. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyancy. The reason why it's called a flamboyancy is because it lives in very salty waters and it makes them quite buoyant. So they're a flamboyancy. She's feeding them. We may or may not see more elephants on the left-hand side as we pass these rocks here. So take a look to the left and let's see if we can't spot ourselves some elephants. Oh, there they are. Elephants do get poached at a very alarming rate. Elephants get poached at about 100 per day. A lot of that has to do with elephant-human conflict. Elephants will go on the farmlands and eat up a farmer's crop, and a farmer has a negative consequences for the elephant. Now, we have discovered that elephants are afraid of bees. They let out a kind of grumble that lets other elephants know there's a bee in the area, and they will all turn the other way. Now, with that information, Disney has partnered with a foundation called Elephant and Bees that provide beehives to farmers to help keep elephants off their lands. It's just about learning to coexist with these gentle giants. Alright, looking on the hillside here on the left-hand side, we should see some cheetahs. I know they're up ahead on the next hill, so we're going to look at the next hill here. Cheetahs are built for the need for speed. They do go 0 to 60 within 3 seconds, which is as fast as the rocket roller coaster. Now, like I said, they are built for the need for speed. They have elongated spines. They have lean muscles. They have long tails for balance. And their claws are always out for traction. They're laying down on the ground right there in the center of the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Now, even though they're built for the need for speed, they can only keep that speed up for about 200 to 300 meters, which is about 2 football fields, or 1 minute. Although that makes them opportunistic hunters, hunting for the young, the old, and the weak. And they're also daytime hunters because they're built for speed, not for power. Power hunters like lions hunt at night, and you just can't outpower a lion. Here's a male lion here. In fact, on your left-hand side, we know he is a male because he's got all that hair around his face and neck. That hair is actually called a mane. The mane is actually directly tied to testosterone, which is the male hormone. And we do have a group of lions here. A group of lions is called a pride. In the pride, the female does all of the hunting, and they are nighttime hunters, not daytime hunters, because they're built for power, not for speed.
Oh, there's a lioness.
Now, their eyesight is 6 times better than our eyesight. Here are the 2 females looking at them. If they don't see their prey, they rotate their ears on the top of their head to hear their prey. Once they find their prey, they approach on nearly silent pause. Now, lions are actually only successful 1 out of 15 times they do hunt, so they're not the most successful hunter out here. Now, what does that male lion do when the females are out hunting? That's an excellent question. He is a stay-at-home dad. He's going to stay at home and watch the kids. Okay, on our right-hand side up ahead here, we're going to see the white rhinos. Now, these are going to be mommies and babies white rhinos here. Mommy rhinos can get pregnant every 4 to 5 years. And they are pregnant for 18 months. When that baby is born, that baby is about 88 pounds. And they gain weight about 8 to 9 pounds a day. Now, baby rhinos are not born with their horns. They actually grow their horns as they mature. And their horns are made of the same material as your fingernails and hair is. Now, baby rhinos gain weight about 8 to 9 pounds a day, and they're the largest rhino in Africa, weighing in at 5,000 pounds. Looking to the right-hand side right here on the ground, you're going to see some ostrich eggs hanging out on the ground there. Ostrich eggs are so strong that an adult human can stand on them, and they do not break. Now, the reason why is an ostrich, not an elephant. An ostrich is about 300 to 400 pounds, so they have to support all that weight sitting on top of them. An ostrich eggs do take about 46 days to hatch, and 1 ostrich egg equals 2 dozen chicken eggs. So they're really big. Now we're heading down into the Warden's Outpost. Here at the Warden's Outpost, we load the lion, collecting rainwater and buckets for future use on our crops or our animals. And we also practice composting, taking our kitchen scraps and turning them into healthy new soil. We do have this really adorable herd of the Nigerian dwarf goats as well. Now, Nigerian dwarf goats are a highly domesticated animal and can be found all around the world. Farmers use them for the sweet milk that you can drink, or turn it into cheese or even skincare products. And they're easy on the land. They take up less land and resources than a traditional herd. Well, my friends, our safari is coming to an end. Now, I do have to drop you off in the same place I picked you up at, so this is a little bit longer for us. Now, I do hope you saw your favorite animals out here. I know I did. I saw the springboks, and that makes my day. I hope seeing your favorite animal makes your day as well. Now, these animals and animals around the world, including your own backyard, are under constant threat due to habitation loss and poaching. Disney has partnered with multiple foundations around the world to help these wild animals and their wild places. You too can help by donating to the Disney Conservation Fund at any merchandise location here at Animal Kingdom. Now, all donations are matched dollar for dollar. by Disney, and they do directly go to a foundation that we support. Upon donating, you may also receive a Conservation Hero button as well. So while you're here at Animal Kingdom, please donate today to the Disney Conservation Fund and help these wild animals and their wild places. Now, of course, there is a long-term way you can help as well by remembering to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reducing your day-to-day waste like your food waste and recycling things properly once you are done with them can also help these wild animals and their wild places as well. Now, if you're here at Animal Kingdom, you probably want to see all the animals you possibly can see. I do highly recommend doing the Rafiki's Planet Watch. You hop on the train, the Wildlife Express train, and you can go see our backstage areas where some of our animals are housed at night, like the white rhinos and the elephants. And then you're going to hop off at Gorilla Falls Trail. Now, at Gorilla Falls, Rafiki's Planet Watch. Rafiki's Planet Watch does have some animals that you can pet, such as the Nigerian dwarf goat. Yeah, you can also pet some other animals, such as a pig out there, and there is also a alpaca, and there is a donkey as well. You can go pet those animals. They love being petted and being with people, so go out there and pet those animals. We also have our smaller critters out there as well, such as our smaller mammals. We have our amphibians, our insects, our crustaceans, all sorts of animals out there as well. We do have our veterinarian services too. You can see where our animals are taken care of. We do actually do our own routine checkups, and every day there's something going on out there. So check that out. Make sure you see any animals there. Recently, we just had a mandrill monkey out there for a teeth cleaning.
Well, with the safari in the books, let's go head over to Everest and go ride that. So time to go see the Yeti. By the way, there is the Pumbaa popcorn bucket. Not sure how much it is, but I will find out a price for you. But how adorable is that? That is awesome. So what a difference 20 minutes makes. So now the safari is 40 minutes, where earlier it was just 10. Well, they've got like an army of Pumbas over here. So the Pumbaa popcorn bucket is $20.69.
No popcorn.
And it comes with a Disney Animal Kingdom theme park 25th anniversary lanyard. But there it is. Awesome. And there they are. Wow. So it is supposed to rain today. It's like a 90% chance of rain today, but so far it's been really nice out. But with that info in hand, I'm gonna head over to Everest right now and go ride it while the riding is good, and everything else will just go second. But I do have a DAS for Flight of Passage, so we will ride that as well. So that's coming up in just a few. And if you ever want to get your picture taken with the Tree of Life, by far the best place to do it is right over here. You take that walkway. There's a PhotoPass photographer that's normally there. They're not quite there yet, but they will be getting there at some point today. And you can have a photo with an unobstructed view, no people, just you and the Tree of Life. It is really nice, and you get this beautiful waterfall that's on this side. The Tree of Life has a couple waterfalls. That's one. The other one's in the front. So, and it's just as beautiful. It's beautiful from any angle, right? All right, there it is. There is Forbidden Mountain, Everest. We are headed over there right now. Let's go right Everest. So if you're looking for a good place to get a drink here at EK, there you go. Bar, the Thirsty River. The Yeti Sunset is the one I recommend. It is really, really good. And there's Everest. This is not looking like the 15-minute wait that was earlier. All right, 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Or should I just do... Should I just do the single rider? I might just do single rider. You can't get front row, but why not? We'll do single rider.
Oh my boy. It'll take a little time, and then it would show.
Always love the back of this. So we're gonna be sitting in the back, row 17, and it is wild back here. I love how they have this in the back. Looks so awesome. But that's actually the train we'll be on in the far back. There's a seat. Okay. And here we go. disappoints. So, doesn't look like we have any new merch here inside of the Everest shop. I like that throw though, that's pretty cool. Kind of going around just seeing if there's anything I haven't seen before. I think we've seen everything here. You know, I was surprised they didn't have this last time here. So there's Everest on that with the Yeti. And Splash Mountain is still on this mug. Well, still. You can find Splash Mountain on this mug. Actually, all 4 mountains are on this. Although, sadly, it's down to 3 mountains. But yeah, Everest is on this. This is a cool cup to have, or cool mug to have because, well, it's because of the 4 mountains, including Splash. I'd grab that while you can. $20. So they got a bunch of them inside the Everest shop here. All right. So while I was on Everest, something that I thought about, you know, we give Tron a hard time about how quick Tron is. Everest is not a very long coaster either. I may have to time Everest and time Tron and just see from start to finish how long the attractions are, because Everest is pretty quick too. Okay, the next group coming down. Here they come. Wait. There they are. There they go. Gotta tell you, every time I come here, I'm always amazed at just how massive Everest looks, and it's actually no bigger than Tower Terror or the castle. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But they are all relatively the same height. It's just some of that Disney magic that they do. I mean, from all over the park in the different areas where you can see Everest, it just looks massive. It actually isn't. One of the cool tricks that Disney does. And I love this park. You know, I will tell you, you know, I hear some people say their least favorite Disney park. Not me. First of all, there is, as long as there's Six Flags, there is no least favorite Disney park. Plus, you got these guys. Yay!
Donald Duck, yes, the Donald Duck, and all of his feathered friends are celebrating their newfound connection to dinosaurs. How cool is that?
There they go, Pluto and Goofy. Everybody's running over to see him over there. But yeah, I love this park. I love what the Imagineers did with this park. I mean, let's not forget, they all boarded or took a trip to Africa and Asia to start theming the park. And they nailed it. I mean, the little details. Yeah, the park needs more attractions. I get that. But for me, this park is as beautiful as it gets. I absolutely love the theming here. And even when you have rainy weather, it just kind of increases the theming to me. I love Animal Kingdom. Always have. Is it a all-day park? No, but they've got some great rides here. Everest, Dinosaur, Flight of Passage, the Safari. Great shows here, including Finding Nemo and the Festival of the Lion King, which is by far the best show on property, in my opinion. Outside of the Cirque du Soleil show they have over at Disney Springs, Drawn to Life, Festival of the Lion King is damn good. And so was Finding Nemo. And if you want to leave a comment about what they should do with this used to be for Rivers of Light, and then later on Kite Tails, and now it's just kind of a place where you come to hang out. It's nice. I don't know how they would do it, but I've always said a World of Color type show here would be awesome. Again, I don't know how you do it, but I would love to see that. Something with a lot of fountains. Oh, hey, another cavalcade. And that's Pocahontas. So let me know in the comments, what do you think they should put here? And obviously Disney does not want to do fireworks here because of the animals. But I think a World of Color type show like they have at California Adventure would fit in perfectly here. But let me know your thoughts. All right, so here we are at Dinorama. Here's another part of the park that I'm wondering what is all going to happen with. We've heard some rumors about maybe Zootopia coming over here and replacing this area, which is interesting. But a lot of rumors, nothing concrete yet. But back here, you've got this carnival area. And this is where they haven't had an attraction here going back 2020, 2019, something like that. Primeval World used to be here, and they took it out in 2021, and it's been totally empty ever since. Now on the other side of the buildings over there, you have Dinosaur, but again, you have Triceratops Bend. But outside of that, big empty area back here. People kind of sit. There's a lot of areas where you can kind of sit back and chill out. Man, the other parks only had that. But definitely an area that needs some TLC would be DinoLand USA. So for whatever reason, Dinosaur is closed. So finally, they fired Seeker. That is so cool. Okay, did Felicia Rashad finally fire Dr. Seeker? Did the boss finally fire Dr. Seeker? Is that what happened?
Well, we can't find him, so we can't fire him.
Oh, you can't fire? Oh, he snuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's famous for that.
He's looking for that iguanodon, so until we find it,
Yeah.
the iguanodon, we can't.
I'm just happy he's not suckering me to go get the dino.
I know, that's his problem. We're just here to facilitate everything.
So at Animal Kingdom, there's a lot of animals throughout the park that you can come by and check out, including this American crocodile. Look at the size of this thing. He is enormous. And there he is. Right there. He just chillaxes in that one spot. He seems to like it. I cannot put into words just how massive he is. But definitely got to be enjoying the cooler weather. And they come from Central America. That's where they come from. South Florida, Central America to northern South America. So, correction, they come from this area. So you have them in South Florida, you have them in Central America, and in the islands out here, Cuba, Puerto Rico. and he is massive. And if you're looking for him at the park, as a point of reference, we're kind of in DinoLand, you'll say. There's DinoBite Snacks, so he is right across from there. If you're looking for him. All right, so they've got some 25th anniversary merch here at Discovery Trading Company. Let's go check it out before we get on Avatar Flight of Passage. Oh my gosh, I can smell the barbecue from Flame Tree. Woo. That smells so good. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park the scooter over here, and then we'll go check everything out. So right off the bat, they've got this lantern that's battery operated, and look at this. This is really, really nice. 25th anniversary of Animal Kingdom. It lights up. This is $44.99. Look how beautiful this is. Really, really nice. And then they got the Spirit jersey. More adventure is out there, and there's Kevin. And these are usually like $89, $90. Oh, $80 for that one. That's the back, and there's the front. So that's pretty cool. And they had a bunch of Loungefly sitting right here this morning. They're gone. So I guess that's all that's left. These are $88. Look at this Loungefly. This is really, really nice. Absolutely love it. Look at that. And there's the back. And I like how they did the pattern. The pattern on this is really, really nice. And this lifts up, and then you've got that pattern right there. And look at that. Really nice Loungefly. Yeah, $88. And like I said, they've got a bunch of them over there. So you've got this magnet. This is $11.99. No, wait. Yeah, $11.99. And then you've got that shirt. That button-down shirt is $60. It's got a patch on the side that says the 25th anniversary. And then there's the Spirit jersey that I showed you. And we've got some keychains here. These are $11.99. Look at that. The stickers, I think the stickers are $9. Let's see, $20. And it's not a sticker, it's a magnet. Sorry about that. And then here's the ornaments. That's $20. And how about this one? This one is $20 as well. And then you got this magnet. More of the Spirit jerseys. Yeah, we've got this Youth Mickey shirt for $26.99. And then there's this shirt right there I was talking about, $60. I love that. That is really nice. You've also got this tee right here. Not a lot of sizes, mostly smalls. There's a few larges up there. I like that. That is really sharp. 25th anniversary. And then you've got this women's button down. 25th anniversary. By the way, how much was that? I didn't even look. That is $40 for the shirt. And then how much is this one? That one is $50. Then you have this tank top right here. And this goes for $40. So, and right now this is, well, they got pins too. Let me see if I can show you some pins. Well, right now that is the merch. So these are $17. That's got Kevin on it. I believe all these are $17. We'll double check. Yeah, $17.99. This mystery pack is $25. And then you've got this one right here.
You said you got the dinosaur.
That's $20. And you got the dinosaur one. It's $19. This one with Flick is really, really cool. That's $20. And then here's one with Mickey and the Safari at 20. And then the Festival of the Lion King one, that one's really nice, $20 for that one. And then you've got this Mickey one right here for 20. And there is an Earth Day one, Earth Day 2023, and that's $17.99. So that's the pins while they last. So once the stuff's gone, it's gone. As I'm sitting here across from Flame Tree, I'm like, hey, the video should be starting now. So I'm watching you guys watch the Hollywood Studios video premiere. How about that? The club is not happy with me because I teased that I might be live today here at AK. And I did say I was considering. I didn't say I was actually going to do it. And they all thought I was going live today. But we will be live Friday. Oh, is it time for the birds to show? It is. Let's go watch.
The sky will come alive with color as a variety of vibrant macaws join together, creating winged encounters. We encourage you to gather around our avian specialists at the base of the Tree of Life for a unique journey of discovery, one that you can't see anywhere else except in the wild. Welcome to Winged Encounters.
Hey, what's up, Discovery Island? Come on and hang out with us as Winged Encounters is just getting started. All you have to do is take a look to the sky. Super cool dude out here, or he's out here joining us here today. We work with many different species here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and many of them are going crazy and doing good in the wild. So I love talking about Catalina, who's right in front of me. Catalina is a great green macaw, and great green macaws, there's fewer than 1,000 of them left in the wild today. So it is really cool that we have her joining us here as well. We also have babies in this flock, which is super, super cool. They're still navigating Disney's Animal Kingdom, trying to figure out how to come down to the roots of the Tree of Life and get those favorite treats, and that's cool. Well, they're not up there anymore. I think some of them are still doing loops around Discovery Island, or right there. I don't know where they are. We have a Disney here who is director of the show. There they are, right in that tree, right over there is a baby, and so we're actually not waiting to our birds. What we're doing is trying to give them a little bit more information, trying to tell them, hey, this is where we want you to come down, because this is where you get all of your favorite treats. So hopefully that baby comes down and gets all of their favorite treats, but if not, it's perfectly fine because our birds can do whatever they want. But it looks like the birds we have now might be heading out on their next adventure, so keep your phones and your cameras out, and let's have the baby back and take flight on our next adventure. There they go, off on their next adventure. We have tons of birds still hanging out with us. Feel free to come up, ask us any questions. Let us know how wild us your rangers at Disney's Animal Kingdom Wonderland.
Thank you for joining us for Winged Encounters. Remember, together we can help ensure amazing sights like these remain in wild places.
There's several
for
still
many
sticking around.
generations to come. Enjoy the rest of your
Waiting you guys.
Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Absolutely beautiful. You know, while she was talking earlier, waiting on the birds to show up, I was just sitting there mesmerized by this view. Look at this.
Thank you again so much for joining us here at Winged Encounters.
Absolutely love it. Wow. I mean, look at that. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you're enjoying the video, why not move here and live it? Go see our good friend Victor Nawrocki, who is sponsoring our video right now. Go check him out.
Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media!
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home, visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media.
And now, back to our video. All right, so we have entered Pandora. And I gotta tell you, the weather is perfect in here. Got the floating mountains in the background, and we are headed over to Flight of Passage right now. So another show that hasn't returned since the pandemic, and would do the drum show to call the Banshees. We have not seen that since early 2020, before the shutdown. And this is where they would go, and now it's just a place where people would just come and bang the drums. I would love for them to bring that back. That was such a great show. And it never failed. It always brought in the Banshees. Here in Pandora. Hopefully we get that back at some point. But no matter what, we still have this view. Man, is it awesome. Believe it or not, the wait time for Flight of Passage, which routinely was at 230 minutes, 65 minutes right now. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So here we go. We are on our way up to go do Flight of Passage. Look at that. Thank you so much.
Okay, 9, 10, 11, 4. Yep, there we are. One more spot up here.
Once you've found your number, please make sure everybody can see the screen.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Daddy?
I don't know. We're loading.
Okay, seal genetic matching room.
Hi, and welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Stand by. We're looking into delays with the genetic matching system. Starting system-wide diagnostics. Help us out and move around a little.
That's crazy. Hey, Daddy. I'm touching you.
Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit.
Move around a bit.
Almost. Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
You know what number you are? What number are you? 11?
Mine's matched. I'm matched. He has matched.
Mine doesn't say anything. Oh, my still. Oh, I don't match.
I'm not.
Dad's matched.
All right.
See 11?
You've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
Rocky, you're just over here.
Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi, flying on the back of an Ikran, or as we call it, a Banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ichneumaya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Safety.
All right, here we go.
Remain seated.
Oh, we smell so good in here. But yeah, the pre-show is always way longer than it should be. There's some things that they need to tell you, but there's some things that they could definitely cut out. All right, so any bags and everything will need to be put away. So we'll put everything over here. And that way we're good. Move everything there. And then we'll get on our bike.
Make sure to push your hips all the way forward. Chest against the chest pad. Feet on the ground and as far forward as your feet can go. Your restraints will be coming up now. Okay, hold on tight.
Restraints activated.
You're going to be feeling a slight push and pull as they come around in a second. Everybody's restraints.
Okay, hold on tight, okay?
Can you go forward a tiny bit? I gotta go one more place. Cool, thank you.
Okay, ready to fly?
Are y'all ready to fly?
Ready to fly?
Sivako.
All right, Sivako. Enjoy the flight, everybody.
Ready, we're gonna fly. Ready, we're gonna fly. Alright, we're gonna fly. 4 minutes, just hold on tight, okay? Great.
I'm gonna escape my brain, but I feel my butt.
Ready to fly?
awesome. The jelly. Swim with the jelly. Yay, too.
Welcome back. Please step off the link chair, gather your belongings.
Right, so we are here in front of Navi River Journey. We're going to go ahead and go on in and ride it. So let's do this. It's at only a 50-minute wait, but we've got the desk, so we're going to go right on in.
brief delay. Please stay seated in your boat. Your journey through Pandora will resume shortly.
I always love coming out of Navi River Journey because you have this huge fountain that's over here. Of course, the one that you have right out here in Pandora, but you get a very unique view of it from this bridge right here. And again, the theming at Animal Kingdom is really good. Wow, just amazing, the theming. The little things that they did. This park is awesome. So that is our day at Disney's Animal Kingdom. What a great day. We rode some great rides today. We were able to check out all the 25th anniversary merch. Looked amazing. Had a great time. And the crowds really weren't that bad. We were able to get on all the rides we wanted to ride. Very nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. And we will see you real soon. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to click like and also consider subscribing. And there will be a live from Magic Kingdom on Friday. So with that, I am out of here. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon.